G'day everybody, Carnivore here today, and today I've got a little bit of a zombies related theme for you today. It is things we know so far about Black Ops 3 Zombies. Now, with literally pretty much just over a week to the release of the game, they have given us many newses and important information Treyarch have, so just going to touch on it and add a couple of other things later on, just from the two trailers and all the information we've got about the Giant and Shadows of Evil. Alright, so I'll dive into the information. So far we know for Shadows of Evil, first, the characters that are playable is the Femme Fatale, the Detective, the Boxer, and the Magician. Now, as we see in this trailer, that they're not really great people. They've done quite a few naughty things, and they've definitely shown some big examples of some of their naughtiest stuff they've done here. They're just cheeky and very naughty, so that's why they've been put into this situation. I know people try to link it with Mob, and I guess it will be linked to Mob probably more than all the other maps, just for them being stuck in what could possibly be a loop because of their sins. But the thing they like mentioning in here is the Shadow Man, who is one we can see in the map. They've mentioned we'll be able to see him, which will be a bit creepy to be honest, but anyway. He is the way, he will be the person to guide them through this, slash help them, slash, as he said, redeem themselves from it. So that will be something that will be interesting to see how it works. But the Shadow Man himself is visible. I wonder what he'll look like. And also one key line he said in this is, "Through me you'll find redemption." So I'm curious to see if the Shadow Man himself will actually have some way of linked into the map, like he might be like some hidden door, like how the eyes from Mob of the Dead were, pathways into turning on stuff. I wonder if that might be anything interesting. Either way. Then we've got the monorail, the mode of transport, and Jason Blundell touched on, he said there'll be more than one mode of transport. The confirmed one is the monorail, so that's like a little train that sits above all the roads. It's on like a little pedestal and it travels around the city. I don't know how you're going to get up to something that high. Maybe it won't be actually far off the ground like what I know a monorail is. Anyway, and also it says that you can fight off parasites while you're travelling on the monorail system. So that means that it might be an open carriage. So say it's been damaged or something, so the top bit of it's torn off so you can look out from the top. Or maybe they come into the monorail, the parasites, they might not be that big. Or maybe just shoot them through the windows, I'm not sure. It'll be interesting to see, but yeah, they will be, you might have to defend yourself on the monorail. It may not be a safe thing, which means you're on it, you're safe, you don't have to worry until it stops. Also, what we know so far is that symbol on their hands there. I'm not too sure what that will actually mean. Still haven't really got a lot of info on that, believe it or not. The rituals, they've mentioned they are important things, of course, and they've showed it a bit in the trailer. And also they say in one of the achievements that you can pack-a-punch by round 1 by completing a ritual. I'm starting to feel that the rituals could be similar to the 115 conversion generators from Origins. Though there wasn't a power switch in Origins, you just went round to each generator, and if you turned it on, that perk right next to it would work. And then if you got all 6 of them on, then Pack-a-Punch would be available, so it might be something similar to that. Also, the Margwas are the other big things that we're a bit curious about, and we'll see what they end up doing. Hopefully they're not too annoying, and hopefully they still feel like zombies. We'll have to wait and see. The Gobblegum system, which we see here, it is available on all maps, I'm fairly sure, through plus the DLC. Like, it will be available on all. It's a reward system thing, so the more you play and progress zombies, the better Gobblegums you'll get. I feel the higher up you get in the systems, the more impressive ones you'll get. And they'll then go into a pack of 5, and pre-game you can choose which ones you want to run. It'll be interesting to see which ones are unlockable where. I haven't actually looked at the Gobblegum leaks just because I don't really want to discover it for myself, so I actually don't know what they do, which you guys probably might know, and if you want to go find out, there's plenty of videos out there, but don't worry, don't ask for it from me, it's more interesting to find out. Also, the weapon attachments, it was interesting, this one, because it seems like that you can actually, it could be wall chalk to do with your weapons and weapon attachments. You can choose what weapons you want for some reason. I find that a bit sketchy because it kind of takes the challenge away. If you've just unlocked good guns and you just choose them to be war weapons, you don't even need to hit the box up until about round 40. Anyway, so the weapon building attachment system could be interesting though. I'm tending to feel like it could work if they let you choose what attachments you got on your gun after you pack-a-punch it. So say you got an option of 3 attachments from a pack-a-punch, so you could say I run dual mags, or extended mag, red dot sight, and maybe stock, I don't know, for the sake of it. That could be interesting. I could go really crazy and say an attachment as a flamethrower, underbarrel flamethrower from like Black Ops 1, that would be awesome, but I doubt it. But those are just some ideas of what could happen for attachments. I think that would be clever if they let you choose what attachments you run, and then you can get those attachments on the gun after you pack-a-punch it. That'd be interesting to see. And moving on to the Giant. The Reese. Or the Giant, yes. It's not really a remake, I feel. It is just part of the story. They're just back here again. It's good to see it though, looking very nice. There's some great shots of just how good everything's going to look with these new graphics this year. The zombies, of course. The characters there in the centre of the map, just getting more panning, snowing. Gobblegum, which will be in probably most of the maps this year just because of how it's worked. The incinerator there, using the traps. Got all these weapons. I wonder if dual wield might be an option for one of the weapon attachments. That'd be interesting. All the zombies there, in some yellow eyes. Tank working hard. He's got some important quotes. There's the old Richtofen there, pushing the switch. So I'm just wondering, because from the cinematic intro where this Richtofen steps out and shoots him, compared to the one in the trailer, there's 2 deaths, I swear, unless they've cut out a bit in the cinematic and we never see it. But we'll have to wait and see. But yeah, it's a different pan shot and it's not in the cinematic trailer from what we saw. thankyou mentioned in the great evil that's among us. As you see here, they teleport and that's back at the mainframe. Speed collar, perks are back, awesome. Hope double tap 2s. That is a bit of a funny shot there, I know. That could either be zombie blood or maybe just a gumball thing. Tank holding the pistol, doing well, slaying them zombies, jumping down from the catwalk there. See this angle here, that one we didn't see before, and that's when he shoots. I don't know, that blood on the 935 might not be related at all, but that shot before was. Bowie knife, looking a little bit different but still mint. The old dingo there, I think that is. I haven't seen that before, I don't know what that could mean. It's almost like they're saying that this Richtofen will end up turning evil too, which could be interesting. That's the old one there. See the big cross above it? That's now the new thing. He's saying how he's trying to fix this by the sounds of it. I don't know why you wouldn't say that if you're not trying to fix it. That's the Cuda right there, the SMG. This is the Dracon. That could be very much like the SVU, a really powerful headshot sniper. Using the slide there instead of dolphin dive, sadly, but oh well, we'll see how it goes. That means no flopper, really. All the guys working hard. The chalkboard there. That's a funny thing. It's like armor plating he's got on there. Monkey bomb looking so fly, best it's ever been. Hellhounds. Oh, it's good to see these things again. Look how crazy those things are. Holy cow. Oh, Richtofen still. Here's pack-a-punch. Look at that camo right there. That's the new one. That could glow maybe, but it's got those crosses like what I mentioned before that are on the teleports. They look really nice. It's a good pack-a-punch. Traps being used again, so higher rounds could definitely be literally confirmed. Like if you got traps, you're set. thankyou using his sword, so it'll be interesting to see if you can actually use that as a melee. It'll be interesting. I doubt it, but well, there's the blood vials there. The Wonderwaff, oh yep, back in action. Gotta love this thing. The way it sounds, the way it looks. It's best looking wonder weapon. So sick. Shrekking them, even though it's not related. The ray gun there on the right of screen. Pretty mint. Good to see you finally got that back. It should be back for every map, I hope. And there's all the zombies sliding in, about to go, whoa! Poof, destroyed them. Mint. Yes, that's basically all I've got for the maps, but hang on, I'm about to drop some education on y'all, so get ready. So Treyarch, when they uploaded the Giant gameplay, they put up one before it, and also on the BO3 Friday stream, saying a history of Treyarch zombies or something like that. And it was pretty much just all seen before stuff, except for one bit, this image here. And you think, it's just the moon loading screen. Well, wait. This here is the actual moon loading screen that you can see when you play Black Ops 1 Zombies. This is the one that they showed in the Treyarch Zombies video that they put up recently. They're different. Now, the funny thing is, they've done this before. They've leaked, well, not really leaked, but hinted the Giant map itself, actually, when they put up the loading screen for it, where they had like the little blueprint map layout. They leaked that at the DICE presentation that I've mentioned in a video a long time ago. And what do you know, it turned out that map was real, and then they put one other one that we definitely know in, which is where they had the Origins characters, and then Richtofen was crossed out. And what do you know, in the cinematic trailer for the Giant, Richtofen was killed. He was shot by himself. And so if you look at those things, and then look at what actually happened, they hinted at, and it actually happened. So isn't it just a slightly possibility that they're trying to hint that Moon might be returning? They hinted something to do with Doris is returning. I'm going to make a big claim, because no one else actually has claimed. I'm going to say that Moon is definitely going to come back. I'm going to claim that, okay? I could be completely wrong. I probably will be, knowing my luck. But I'm going to say that Moon is returning because of this map. And you've got to realise that in the Giant, Samantha and Maxis still get teleported in the teleporter. Richtofen comes in and shoots the other Richtofen after that happens. And that is all a month before the World at War takes place. So this is all still earlier. The zombies are starting to take over there, but Samantha's still teleported quite possibly to the MPD in Moon, and Maxis, I think, is actually teleported to Buried as a possibility, okay? So that still all happened. So Samantha's still in control of the zombies pretty much sooner or later. Might actually be in control of the zombies during the Giant. We'll have to wait and see for the voice announcer. But that means if they've teleported to the Moon, they still might have to go free her or save her, because they won't actually go take over the zombies, because Richtofen's not mental as far as we know now, because he's the Origins one and he killed the mental one. But they could actually still travel to Moon to do something, which means Moon might return. And then if you still look at this image there of the loading screen, the new one that they made, in the bottom right, Samantha's no longer that big shadow up on the Moon. She's in the bottom right with her teddy bear. And if you look at that background, that is the exact background from the Shangri-La loading screen. Not even kidding. I'd like to thank Waffles for pointing this out, but I've got to add to it, because I've got to throw this out there. I think there could be a possibility of Shangri-La returning as well. I'm going to almost say it could, definitely. The thing is, though, if we look at the Giant, it is still the same floor layout. So that could mean that the other two maps could be exactly the same floor layout too. They might change, you don't know. But don't get your hopes up for a completely new map. Especially when those maps are good, though. They could fix a couple of problems here and there. But I don't see a problem with how the maps were laid out. And they can just go for it and make it look fresh. They might do 2 maps each thing, you never know, each DLC. So if you want a fresh new map to play, there might be the other option. But if you want to enjoy this awesome story that they're fixing and creating, that would be the map for you. So that's pretty much what I'm after at the moment. So I'm going to say Shangri-La is back because of what they've hinted here. There would have to be a reason for them to hint it, and so Shangri-La and Moon could be almost a 70% chance of showing up in the DLCs to come. Alrighty guys, that's basically all I've got. I hope you enjoyed the video. I know it's a bit of a longie, but it's also a goodie. Hopefully you did learn some stuff, and of course we'll be covering Black Ops 3 Zombies on Rebate Gaming as much as we can. We'll try and get some good gameplay and information out for y'all, so stay tuned for that. If there's any other important information coming out before release, I'll be on it. Apart from leaks, not really going to cover them. Anyway guys, thanks for watching. Please drop a like if you want more BO3 zombie stuff. Subscribe if you want more banter and laughter. And I'll see you guys later. See you guys. Bye bye.